You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County, Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Thursday at 11 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. 56 degrees going up to a high of 74, so we're going to have a beautiful day. Yesterday it was sunshiny, but it was cold. Like the wind was strong. We've been having tornadoes down here and all across the south, and so it was really, really high winds and chilly. But sunny, no rain, but sunny. But today it's going to be sunshiny, not a lot of wind, high 74. So we're going to have a beautiful, beautiful day. So hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Do you know I didn't realize Mother's Day was coming up? Mother's Day is right around the corner, y'all. It is about to be that time of the year. I didn't even know. But I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I had a special segment that we were going to do that we did last week called the Word of the Week. And, of course, I had some technical difficulties, so Georgette could not call in to give me the word. So she gave me the word via text message. So I'm going to go ahead and give y'all that word before we kick off our day, because I want you to get the word first and then stay around and get the inspiration of the day and make sure to listen in to the show so you can find out what I'm saying, because on Wednesday is Win It Wednesday. So I got prizes to give away on Wednesday. But the word of the day is courageous. Yes, that's a good word, courageous. Now, a lot of times we do things in our life that we are fearful of, but I'm challenging you to be courageous today. Step out on faith, walk by faith, be courageous. A lot of times we put fear first. We want to put courage first today. So I want you to be courageous. So that's your word for the week, courageous. Be courageous. Step out there. Do something you've never done before. Take that next step. Take that risk. Calculate a risk, of course, but take a risk. You got to have courage. You got to have courage to move forward. Don't let fear take you over. So the word of the week is courageous. Thank you, Georgette, for that. She'll be back next week at this time in the morning to give you the word of the week. I just had to do it today because, of course, technical problems. But that's okay, because we're going to keep it moving. All right, so today is National Tell a Story Day. That's my favorite thing, tell a story. National Tell a Story Day. So I don't know if you're going to tell a story to kids, if you're going to tell a story to your friends, or you're going to tell a story for your business. It's National Tell a Story Day. So find a story to tell and tell a story. I can tell you this. One of the things that I'm excited about in my business is being able to tell stories with artificial intelligence, right? So that's something that my company, Noise Media, is doing. Good Morning Gwinnett is a division under Noise Media. We are a voice marketing company, and we focus on leveraging podcasting and artificial intelligence, AI, to help people grow their businesses. And so being able to tell great stories using AI is so exciting. So we have a lot planned for that moving forward, telling different kind of stories and putting those stories on Alexa and Google Assistant and things like that. So that's a good thing. So today is National Tell a Story Day. So what's your story? Tell your story to somebody. If you're in business, you should always be telling your story. If you're in business, you should be telling your story on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, wherever. But you want to tell your story because you want people to get to know who you are, right? So the way to do that is to share your story with them. Some people have sad stories. Some people have wonderful stories. Some people have really good stories of overcoming things and, from the bottom to the top, from rags to riches, from being abused to being, great, to being a dropout, to having 3 degrees. And you got a story. And believe it or not, people want to hear your story. Somebody needs to hear your story. So National Tell a Story Day. All right, let's keep it moving. We're going to do our horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Today is Monday, April the 27th, and we're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Aries, look into real estate. Work diligently, and you will get ahead today. You can elaborate on your creative ideas and get involved in groups that relate to the arts. Okay, so if you want to listen. Whenever you get around some artsy people, you can't help but to think creatively because they are artsy and they're going to put you in that mindset. I love being around them because, I want to be artsy. I'm not quite artsy yet. I'm getting there. Not quite yet, though. I'm getting it. I got to get around more artsy people. And I was on my way to doing that over at Geek Space in Gwinnett. So if you don't know what Geek Space is in Gwinnett is, it is a place where makers go to make stuff. If you want to sew, they got a room for sewing. If you want to 3D print, they got a room for 3D printing. If you want to cut out big things, they got a room for that. If you want to make signs, they got something for that. They got something for just about anything you want to do over at Geek Space Gwinnett. And it's a really, really good a good little organization over there. And so I call it Gwinnett's best kept secret, right? Because I'm going to make some molds for some things that I'm doing. Like I'm going to make some Good Morning Gwinnett chocolate molds. And I'm so excited about that, to be able to give stuff away with the logo on it. But that's the kind of stuff you can do over at Geek Space. So looking forward to doing that as well. You know, I'm always about marketing. All right. And the goal right now is to grow this show. All right. Taurus, travel and entertainment conversations will be informative and uplifting. Avoid too much discourse with colleagues today. Try not to allow superiors or those in a higher position take advantage of you. Listen, protect yourself. Don't let nobody take advantage of you today, Taurus. You know, tell them to fall back. But tell them in a great way. You don't want to be a subordinate. Like, you know, you don't want to say something to the wrong person and then you get fired. Like, that lady told me to say that. No, I did not. I didn't say that. Remember, the show is recorded, so I can go back. All right, Gemini, problems with your partner or parent. You need to make your lover feel wanted, not like a piece of furniture. Oh, God, Gemini, that is terrible. Be sure to keep communication open with those you live with. All right, so listen, maybe you need to talk to your lover. He or she feels like a piece of furniture. I wonder, is it a new piece of furniture? Is it an old piece of furniture? A new piece of furniture gets a lot of attention. Old pieces of furniture, they just get dumped on. So, I don't know. Make them feel like new furniture. They got to feel like furniture. Make them feel like new furniture. I'm just saying, Gemini. Cancer, you will enjoy socializing and unusual forms of entertainment. Don't know what that means. Your interests could lead you down avenues you never realized existed. Do not push your opinions on or try to reform your emotional partner today. Listen, leave your partner alone. They're going to be who they're going to be, right? They are going to be who they are going to be. So stop trying to reform them. They don't want you to reform them. You know, don't do it. And I don't know what the unusual activities of entertainment you're going to do today, but it sounds interesting. It's Monday. What are you going to be doing today? It's Monday, Cancer. What you going to be doing? I don't know. Leo, you are best not to retaliate if members of your household are trying to pick a fight. You can get into self-awareness groups or look into physical enhancement programs. Changes in your home will be positive. Property investments should pay off. All right, listen, don't retaliate today, Leo. Just let them go ahead on with themselves. Go ahead about your business. Get on out my face. That's what you tell them. Don't try to retaliate because it's going to be worse than what it is. Probably something small anyway, trivia. Don't even bother with it. Don't waste energy on that. You know what I mean? Do something else. Go look at them property investments you made because they about to bring you some money, baby. About to pay off. Yes. Money right now is a good thing. Money is always a good thing when it's used for good uses, right? Okay, cool. Virgo, you need to clear up some important personal documents before the end of the year. Don't overload your plate. You can make money through real estate or by using your head when it comes to personal investments. All right. So this is a money day I see. I see money and entertainment. Yes. Listen, Virgo. Put your paperwork together. Get it in order. Put it in a place where it needs to be. That's on my agenda. That's on my to-do list to make sure everything is in place. Because I had a scary issue happen last week, and I realized there were some certain things that were not in place. Not mine, but the people that I care for were not in place, and I had to go out and get it done. And so I realized I need to go back and look at my own stuff and make sure everything is in place. So make sure your stuff is in place and that you can go back and put your hands on it, and you about to make these investments. So you want to make sure that before you do that, Virgo, make sure to consult a professional, especially if you don't have a clue about what you're doing. Don't let people talk you into something because it sounds good. All right? That's all I'm saying. Always consult a professional. All right, I'm going to be back after this song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thiason. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
Come find me in the both know when it's right. Babe, I can ease your mind, but I want it my way. Come meet me in the crowd. Everything is allowed. Your mind is running wild, but we'll do it my way. Love is a feeling, and you can quench this fire. No. So give me when I want it, baby. 'Cause I got what you need. Just give it to me, oh, give it to me now. Just give it to me, oh, give it to me now. Just give it to me, oh, give it to me now. Just give it to me, oh, give it to me now. Slow dancing in the night, yeah. I wake you up inside. I want you close and tight. Yeah, I want it my way. Love is a feeling, and you can quench this fire. No. So give me when I want it, baby. 'Cause I got what you need. Oh, just give it to me, oh, give it to me now. Just give it to me, oh, give it to me now. Just give it to me, oh, give it to me now. Just give it to me, oh, give it to me now. Just give it to me, oh, give it to me, give it to me,
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Lovers will be less than accommodating, and decisions regarding personal direction are directions a necessity. Get down to business and do your work yourself. Do the work yourself. Socialize with friends, but don't overspend on lavish entertainment. Listen, get down to business and do the work yourself today, Libra. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing, and don't depend on nobody to do it for you. Do it yourself. You want it done right? You want it done at all? Do it yourself. Yep, do it yourself. Scorpio, residential moves will be favorable. You will have a problem dealing with groups. Don't let individuals with wild schemes talk you into a financial deal that is not likely to be successful. All right, Scorpio, don't let them do it. If it sounds too good to be true, 9 times out of 10, it's too good to be true. So don't let folks talk into some crazy financial schemes, because a whole lot of crap is going on right now. And I tell you, a whole lot. People putting up fake websites, all kinds of craziness, trying to get your money. So watch your back and watch the purse, watch the coins. That's all I'm saying. Sagittarius, empty promises will cause confusion. The pressure may be likely if you're away from home. Social activities or travels should be in your plans. Listen, social activities and travels in all of our plans when we feel safe enough to go back out. I know a lot of people do. A lot of people feel like it's safe. They want to go back out. But not me. Not yet. Not like that. Like I had to go to the store. I ran in, I ran out. I ain't playing no games. Nope. No. Anyway, keep it moving. Capricorn, do your work at home if you can. Sometimes someone may be trying to make you look bad. Watch your back, Cap. Watch your back. Somebody trying to make you look bad. However, you should be concerned about what they want in return. In return, what they want? Find a way to consolidate. So they trying to make you look bad because they want something. What do they want? Is it that important they want to make you look bad? First of all, get that person out your circle. Like, once you figure out what they're trying to do, Capricorn, get rid of them. They can't be your friend. They can't be in your circle. You don't need them around you. They're bad. Get rid of them. Fall back from them. They trying to do something to make you look bad because they want something. Fall back from that person. When you figure out who it is, walk away. I know sometimes it's hard, but I'm just saying. Aquarius, you can't do everything on your own. That should be something for all of us. You may find yourself in an emotional fix if you interfere in other people's problems. Be sure to cover all the necessary groundwork before signing binding contracts. Listen, mind your business and make sure you do everything you need to do before you sign them contracts, like consult a professional. Consult a professional. Don't sign the contracts until you know what you're signing, right? And so don't mind other folks' business. Mind your business and get the paperwork signed and make sure you know what you're signing. All right, Aquarius? All right, cool. And my fellow fish Pisces. All right, fish, here we go. You're in the mood to spend time with your lover. Residential moves are evident. Your involvement in interest group may bring you popularity. Okay, so you got one, you're in the mood to spend time with your lover. That's good. Spend some time with the boo-boo. Spend some time. I don't know where you're moving to right now, but that sounds pretty cool too. Hopefully it's a mansion on a hill, baby. That's just me. All fish don't want that. I'm the one who wants the mansion on the hill. I know, right? I want a mansion on the hill with 5 acres of land. So I could put a pond back there so I could go back there and watch the fish jump up. Yeah, that's my dream. That's my dream. Or a lake house. A house. I want a house with some water. Not a beach, though, because, beaches have, like, hurricanes and all that kind of stuff. I want, like, a lake. Like a lake or a pond behind my house. That's me. That's the residential move. I'm putting it out there for me, fish. I don't know what yours is. You may want to downsize to a small apartment, a condo or something. That's your thing. That's cool. But whatever it is, it's evident right now. I don't know what that means. Mansion on the hill, yes. All right, get involved with interest groups that may bring you popularity. I don't know what those are either, but have some fun doing it. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Now let's move on to some news you can use. Okay, so, we opened up for business on Friday. Hair salons, tattoo parlors, barbershops. Woof. All the people that's got to be right up in your face. I ain't going to any of them. Sorry. I will wear this ponytail until I can't wear it anymore. That's just me. I know there are other folks who think differently. There are people lined up at the nail salon. That's their business. I ain't doing it. All right, so right now, in the state of Georgia, there have now been 23,481 cases of COVID-19 cases in Georgia. Yep, 23,481. Yes. Yep. That's what we got. Yep. So listen, here's the thing. When they're doing testing, right, the state health labs have conducted 8,898 tests with 1,430 of them being positive for COVID-19. Meanwhile, commercial labs have conducted 113,706 tests with 22,051 of those being positive for the disease. People between the ages of 18 and 59 account for 62% of the cases seen in the state, followed by people over 60, 34%, newborns to 17, 2%. The age of patient is unknown in 2% of the cases. Women make up 54% of the cases in Georgia, while men make up 44%. 2% they don't know what they're made up of, right? So let's just break our numbers down. This thing is not going anywhere. I keep telling you guys it's not going anywhere. We found out some really bad news again last night. My husband, one of his best friends, he was the best man in our wedding. He's in the hospital right now in New Jersey fighting for his life because he has coronavirus. And so my prayers have gone out to him since last night and again this morning. So I ask, that my listeners keep our friend Bruce Cohen in your prayers, that he make a full recovery and a speedy recovery. and that he beat this thing. So he's a really, really nice person. He's a really nice person. And just like my uncle was a really nice person. And so, but he didn't make it. He didn't win. So we're praying for Bruce that he wins the fight against the COVID-19 virus. So let's go to some counties, and I'm not going to go to a lot of them because it's depressing, and I'm in a good mood, and I don't want to go through all of them. But I'm going to give you the ones that's close to us, and of course the top 5. So Fulton County has 2,545 cases. 94 people have passed away. DeKalb County has 1,800 cases. 36 people have passed away. Gwinnett County has 1,504 cases. 47 people have passed away. Dougherty County, 1,470 cases. 108 people have passed away. Cobb County, 1,428 cases. 75 people have passed away. So that it's still climbing. Clayton County has 641 cases. 21 people have passed away. Mitchell County, 290 cases. 26 people have passed away. Bartow County, 286 cases. 28 people have passed away. Early County, 198 cases. 15 people have passed away. Terrell County, 165 cases, 17 people have passed away. So this thing is still going, y'all. And I know we're open for business. I know restaurants and all these things are open right now. I know they are, and I know people are anxious to get back out there and do what they got to do and start living again. I get it. I really do get it. But I would just say be careful. That's not me. I'm not that interested in being out there. I could talk to y'all right where I am right now. I could talk to my clients when they, via Zoom, on the phone. I'm just right now, I'm just saying stay safe. That's all I'm saying. Stay safe because it is still out there and it's not going anywhere. Right. So right now, Gwinnett County want people to do a survey. The Gwinnett County of Economic Development has created a survey for business owners to gauge the status of Gwinnett businesses during the COVID-19 virus. It's a 10-minute survey, and it's going to help Gwinnett government and its partners better understand the status and the needs of small businesses during the current economic challenges. This data provided will help guide the county's response to the business community. Our responses are anonymous unless you provide your contact information at the end of the survey. The survey ends on April the 30th. So if you want more information about it, you can go to tinyurl.com/Gwinnett COVID survey. tinyurl.com/Gwinnett COVID survey. The survey ends on April the 30th. So if you want to put your opinion out there, this is a good opportunity for you to do that. They want to know how this thing is affecting us as small business owners. This is your opportunity for you to share that information with them, but you have to do it, now, because it's going to end on April the 30th. Again, that's www.tiny, the word tiny like small, tiny, url.com/Gwinnett COVID survey. Gwinnett COVID survey. You can take the survey to voice your opinion, to share what's going on with you, and and find out how share how this has affected you as a small business, because it has affected all of us. There are people that's losing their business. There are people who have a ton of overhead and they got to figure out how to pay it. It's just a lot going on right now. And so they want to know what's going on with us so they can better help us. Prayerfully, we won't have another situation like this. Prayerfully, but if we do, at least they'll have some kind of data to help us move past it and help us to function better as business owners if something like this should happen again. But they can only get that data if you fill out the survey. So again, you can go to www.tinyurl.com/Gwinnett COVID survey. All right, take the survey, share your information with them. They need to know. Doesn't matter how small your business is. If it was affected by COVID-19, they want to know. If it was not affected, they want to know, because this is going to give them the opportunity to say, okay, well, this type of business was affected in this way, but this type of business was not affected. Because not everybody was affected. Not everybody's business was affected, right? Some people is thriving in this thing. Like, I wish I had thought of a way to thrive. I've been I do the show every day, but some businesses just took off. They're thriving like crazy. Some people were able to make adjustments and start start manufacturing things that they hadn't manufactured before, like the company that's making hand sanitizers. They usually make vodka. You know what I mean? The company that do woodwork, now they're cutting out plastic for masks and things like that. So some businesses have thrived, others have taken a hit. They need to know who you are. That is why they're putting this survey out there. And you want to go in there and say, hey, my company took a hit and this is why. Or my company did well and this is why. They need to know that. They need to know the economic impact that this crazy virus has had on your business during this time. Okay? www.tinyurl.com/Gwinnett COVID survey. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. You'll listen to the Good Morning Gwinnett show, and I'm your girl, Audrey.
Walk slowly and talk slowly. You are. It's better knowing how to fall than to stumble. Living on the line with the truth thought there. I've seen you on the radar so many times. I don't wanna end up hiding. I don't wanna end up fighting. So if you're coming close when I need you the most, slow it down. Talk slowly and talk. Yeah. Talk slowly. Better move slowly. Better move slowly. Better walk slowly and talk. Talk slowly. You are dangerous. I've gone through what you wanna give me. I've ended up as someone else. I've seen it from the dark side so many times. If you're gon' listen to win me over, if you wanna give me closure, better love me and hold me and never give up. Slow it down. Walk slowly and talk slowly. Better move slowly. Better move slowly. Better walk slowly and talk slowly. You are oh yeah. Give me someone else. Better move slowly. Better move slowly. Give me someone else. You are dangerous. Walk slowly and talk slowly. You are dangerous. Walk slowly and talk slowly. You are
All right, welcome back, y'all. Listen, so a lot of us did not get a check for the in the stimulus as a small business owner, but of course they said they signed this new bill that's going to put out $310 billion in the paycheck protection program, right? So it was a lot of problems and hiccups in the whole thing, but now they say the money is on the way, and I know a lot of small businesses saying yes, this is a good thing. All right, so let's see. This has always been a balancing act between the perfection of getting billions out the door and enough time to actually keep small businesses open. Remember, SBA is an agency that typically handles just more than $25 billion in loans a year. Now it's taxed with handling $310 billion in payroll protection loans, right? So that's a lot. So they had to go from handling $25 billion to $310 billion out the door in a matter of days. And so, they're saying that they passed the bill because they ran out of money last week. And a lot of people like, I didn't get any money. I put in for like 3 different kind of monies. I haven't seen any. Prayerfully, we all will. Now, the question is how long will this money last? How much is it going to be, and how long will it last? Because I've heard that it's coming in several. First time I heard it's going to be $10,000 per small business. Then I heard it was $10,000 if you got up to 10 employees, and then I heard it was like, I don't know, $1,000 per person. I don't know what it is. Right? I have no idea. I don't know how you're going to get it. All I know that when the money went out the first time, it went out to the big companies. It didn't go out to the small businesses. So now they're saying that, this money is going to come out and it's going to go to the small business. Now, how much it's going to be, they don't know. They say it depends, but multiple industries experts, CNN talked over the weekend, anticipate that the money could be gone within a week. So that doesn't sound like a lot of money. However, anything is better than nothing. That's all I'm saying. Because if you got a business and your business is like you got overhead and your overhead is $5,000 a month, and you don't have that coming in, and they send you $1,000 check, that's gonna be pretty rough, right? Last time it took 13 days before the money ran out. Yeah, 13 days. So, if we're betting, I would guess the money is going to be gone in 2.5 to 3 days. So $310 billion, they're going to issue it out. They don't know how long it's going to last, but they're thinking that it's going to last up to 3 days. So hopefully we'll be in that round, but something tells me it's going to be round 3, because if they're thinking this money is going to run out in 3 days, then I believe it's going to be around 3. So which means, or round 3 or nothing. Like, if you don't make it into round 2, chances are the whole country be back open, and you're gonna be back in business, so you're gonna miss it all together. That's my thought, because I believe that's what's gonna happen. So they say, as the payroll protection program relaunches, Congress, the administration, and the industry are still reckoning with the fallout from the lending of the last pot of money. Among the key issues, they say how lenders made decisions about which clients got the money first, and whether some of the publicly traded companies that applied received millions in loans should have been eligible in the first place. So see, the lending institutions got the money, and then they gave it to who they want to give it to. Ain't that crazy? So small businesses are suffering because somebody up in the lending institution decided we're not gonna give it to them. We're gonna give it to Ruth Chris because they really need the money, because they gotta make them $300 steaks. I'm just saying that people can't even go eat right now because they're closed, right? Versus a small business owner who really need it. Ruth Chris, really? Not really. Right. So right now, the Treasury and the SBA have tried to send out additional guidance. Just the public glare of negative headlines can make a business stop and think twice before applying for this money. But Congress did not make changes to the eligibility requirements here. A lot of applications are already in the pipeline, and the loans are going fast. Industry is making it clear there are millions of eligible businesses, and not everyone is going to get PPP funding. Well, there you have it. There's a lot of companies that are eligible, but not everybody's going to get it, because the chances are by the time they get to round 3, which it won't be a round 3, if you didn't get it in round 2, you probably definitely won't get it in round 3. It's going to relaunch. It's relaunching right now as we speak. 10:30 is supposed to relaunch. It's 10:34. So it's relaunching right now as we speak. Many institutions continue taking applications, anticipating the money will eventually be replenished. Now that it has been, lenders can input that information into the official SBA system known as the E-Tran. While aides on Capitol Hill working on the SBA program have been assured E-Tran will be up and running smoothly, a number of other last-minute changes have thrown a curveball for some financial institutions. So, for more information about this whole story, go to Gwinnett Daily Post. I can't read the whole thing, but you can go there and find out more information. It's a very long story. let's just pray we get some of the money, okay? That way you can move forward. You can get back to business somewhat usual, because it's never gonna be business as usual. That's my opinion. I don't think it ever will be. Yep. City courts working on plans to reopen amid coronavirus pandemic. All right. There are some courses, they're saying we're going to open up. Atlanta said Metro courts in Metro Atlanta have been shut for more than a month due to coronavirus. As judges and staff await reopening, they are grappling with how to safely resume operations and chip away at the growing backlog of cases. Man, I'm sure you got backlogs everywhere. Not just Atlanta. I'm sure you got some backlogs all over the place. Because courts have been closed down. Yeah. So right now, many municipal courts were using video conferencing software for first appearance hearings long before the coronavirus pandemic began. But don't expect it to expand its use once the court is back in session. There are too many things people need to do in person, says the Duluth judge, Charles Barrett. He says too many things you need to do in person. There are papers we need to sign. People need to talk to the solicitor, Barrett said. Municipal courts, including those in Duluth and Smyrna, already have cases scheduled to be heard on May 14th. So Duluth is saying we're opening back up. We're going to be hearing cases on May 14th. Others are saying they're going to start in June. So, yeah. Duluth is saying we're going to be opening up the courts on May 14th and start hearing cases. Other municipalities are saying they're going to open up in June. Some have said they don't know when they're going to open yet. Everybody's trying to figure out how to stay safe, right? Because when you start opening up the courts, there's just a lot of people coming in out there. I don't know if you've ever gone over to the to GJAC. It's a lot of people being in and out there. Yeah. Yep. Duluth plans to have anyone entering the court to first sign a form affirming they haven't experienced symptoms, been to a hot spot for COVID-19, or knowingly had contact with someone sick, Barrett said. Those who have experienced symptoms or likely contact will be able to handle their case some other way through the court clerk. So they're going to act. Here's my thing. So they're going to sign something, say they were exposed. See, to me, that's chancy, because I can sign anything. I don't have to sign I was exposed. And so me signing, is that going to be proof because I said so? And if I come down with it and I spread it inside the courthouse, were you going to know it's me? I said I wasn't exposed, so I don't know about that. Anything, take a temperature at the door. Like I took my uncle to the doctor, and before he could go in the back, they took my temperature and his temperature at the freaking front door. They was like, "Yep, we're gonna take your temperature, and we need you to sign this paper right here." This is before we got past the waiting area. Before we got past the waiting area, they stopped us at the door and took a temperature. Take a temperature. Like if you're gonna open up, signing something don't mean anything, not to me. So I sign it, and then what? I don't know. I think that's stupid. That's just my opinion, but I don't think that's smart. You want to really know, you want to really have a chance at knowing, take their temperature. That's all I'm saying. Like sometimes I don't think they think stuff through. I don't. It just sounds crazy. We're going to take the temperature. What the heck is that going to mean? Nothing. Not a thing. Anyway, let's move on to some good news. Grant funding to help renovate Southern Eastern Railroad Museum in Duluth. Yes. Yep. The Southeastern Railway Museum has matched a $50,000 grant from the Hudgens Family Foundation. The museum at 3595 Buford Highway in Duluth plans to use a combined $100,000 to renovate a 2,500 square feet office module into an educational classroom and office space. Since the project is expected to cost more than $200,000, the museum continues to accept donations from the public. The museum is closed until mid-May in the wake of COVID-19 outbreak. As a result, has canceled many of the events, including the Caboose Days and the summer camp program. Man, this thing has really messed us up, y'all. Like I was looking forward to the festivals this year because I worked really hard last year, and I've streamlined my business, which gives me some free time on the weekends to go out into all the different festivals. And now it looks like we're not going to have very many. Yeah. Said this has been a difficult time for everyone, including our volunteers who are passionate about preserving railroad history for future generations, said Randall Prickle, Executive Director of Southeastern Railway Museum. We appreciate the support many in the community have shown, and we look forward to welcoming back visitors as soon as we can do it safely. All right. So if you want to make donations, you can go to www.train-museum.org. Train-museum.org. You can make a donation online on the donation button. All right. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. So I'm going to go to my last song. I'll be right back after this song to give you my word of inspiration for today. Stay tuned.
Today, too many go without welcome. Too many feel that they're let down. So tell me what's it to you, So many raised having nothing, far away from a good thing. Tell me what we should do. Come alive, calling. Come alive, calling. I know there's something that we could do. Come alive, light it. Come alive, fight it. You know it's up to me and you. Too many broken hearts to lie. Feel like we're falling. I hear them calling. Where is the love? Too many broken hearts to lie. You gotta trust me. You gotta want it. To trust in love. We're still claiming the old ways, hanging on to the bad days. We could be so much more now. We should care about tomorrow. Stop the acting of sorrow. Time to open the door now. Come alive, calling. Come alive, calling. I know there's something that we could do. Come alive, light it. Come alive, fight it. You know it's up to me and you. Too many broken hearts to lie. Feel like we're falling. I hear them calling. It's time. Where is the love? Too many broken hearts to lie. You gotta trust me. You gotta want it. It's time to trust in love. Let's keep moving on. You better move on, baby, and trust in love. Too many broken hearts to lie. Feel like we're falling. I hear them calling. It's time. Where is the love? Too many broken hearts to lie. You gotta trust me. You gotta want it. It's time to trust in love. Too many broken hearts to lie. Feel like we're falling. I hear them calling. It's time. Where is the love? Too many broken hearts to lie. You gotta trust me. You gotta want it. It's time to trust in love.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration for today. So here's my word of inspiration. Hope will always lift you up if you let it. Let me say that again. Hope will always lift you up if you let it. Some people would not hope for anything. They want to just dwell on the bad stuff, the negative stuff. And instead of having just a little bit of hope and the faith of a mustard seed, it will lift you up, but you got to let it. You got to hold on to hope, right? You got to hold on to hope. And a lot of people won't do that. They'd rather just sit there and they want to mope about what's going on and what's going wrong. And, instead of just having some hope, Listen, I know I get on here every day and I talk about the COVID-19 and the fact that I'm not really going out in general population right now, but I'm holding on to hope real tight. Hope that this thing will blow over. They will find a vaccine that's gonna make it okay for us to go. I'm holding on to hope, right? I haven't given up. You know, I may sound a little pessimistic sometimes because I've lost somebody in my family that I love. We have a friend right now. I have a cousin right now. They're all battling this thing. They're on life support. So, but I'm holding on to hope. I'm hoping that they're going to get better. I'm hoping that my aunt is okay because her husband is gone. They've been together for so long. I'm hoping that I can get back to life. I'm sure it's going to never be as usual, but you got to hold on to hope. And hope will lift you up, but you got to let it. Because I come down here every day because hope lifts me up. God wakes me up and hope lifts me up. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but the last 46 minutes you spent with me, and I appreciate you, and I love you for listening. I really, really do. I really, really do. Be sure to share the show with your friends. If you missed the episode, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and listen to the past episode. And if you want to support the show, pick anything up there. Purchase anything, t-shirts, sponsorship, ads, whatever it is. And I appreciate that as well. I appreciate you supporting the show and sharing the show with your friends. Be sure to download the mobile apps from your mobile app store because we're on Android and iOS, Apple. And also like us on iTunes and give us 5 stars. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Same place, same time, God willing. You stay safe out there. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you liked this episode, subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit www.noisemedia.us.